In this video, we're going to learn how to accept invitations, give recommendations and warnings, express preferences, and make requests, all with the modal verb would. Would like is often used in a question to extend an invitation. Would you like to go bowling this weekend? Now there's many different ways to accept this invitation, and many of them use the modal verb would. Let's look at some common examples. Yeah, I'd like that. Yes, I'd love to. Love is stronger than like. It expresses more enthusiasm. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be great. Now it's very common to combine that and would. We say that we stop the air. We stop the air with our tongue at the end of the word. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. That'd be awesome. What would you do? What would you suggest? When I ask these questions, I'm asking for a recommendation or advice. Let's look at a few examples. Which truck should I buy? A Ford Ranger or an F-150? I'd go with the Ranger. They're cheaper and they get better gas mileage. I'd have to go with the F-150. It has higher towing capacity. I'd recommend the Ranger. It's smaller. It's easier to park. But I wouldn't make a decision today. I'd wait. I'd take a few days to think it over. Whoa, you have $100,000 in the bank? I wouldn't keep that much money in my savings account. I'd invest some of that money. I'd put some of that money in the stock market. Using would is a very polite way to give recommendations, and it's very common in everyday speech. Warnings are similar to recommendations, but the tone of your voice changes. Your tone sounds more serious when giving a warning. Whoa, I'd put on some sunscreen. You could get skin cancer. Whoa, I wouldn't try to pet him. He might bite you. He doesn't like strangers. Ooh, your tires are worn out, bro. Your tires are bad. There's no tread. I wouldn't drive that car on the interstate. I'd get some new tires right away. Using would is a softer and more polite way to give warnings, and it's very common in everyday speech. The expression would rather is a common way to express preferences. Would you rather go bowling or play golf? I like bowling. Bowling is fun. But golf is really fun. I'd rather go golfing. Would you rather watch the movie or read the book? I don't really like reading. Reading is boring. But I love watching movies. I'd rather watch the movie. Would is used to make polite requests. We often say, I'd appreciate it if you turn the music down? It's a little loud. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't smoke in the house. I have asthma. You can add the modal verb could to sound really polite. I'd appreciate it if you could turn the music down. It's really loud. I'd appreciate it if you could not smoke in the house. I have asthma. Now you can sound even more polite by asking a question. You would use would you mind plus a gerund. A gerund is a base verb that ends in ing. Would you mind turning the music down? It's a little loud. Would you mind not smoking in the house? I have asthma. Would you mind subscribing to my channel? I'd sure appreciate it. In the next video, we're going to look at my favorite modal verb, will. That's my name. I'm Mr. Will.